The comedy world is in mourning. We lost one of our own. Ken Flores, a bright light in the world of stand-up, has passed away. He was only 28. It's hard to believe. Ken had so much more to give. His laughter was infectious. His energy was boundless. He had a gift for making people smile. Ken was found at his home on Tuesday, January 28, 2025. It was a shock to everyone. He was so young, so full of life. The news spread quickly. The comedy community was devastated. This is a tough one. Ken was more than just a comedian. He was a friend. He was a brother. He was family. We will miss him dearly. Ken's journey began in Chicago. This vibrant city, known for its deep dish pizza, jazz music, and towering skyscrapers, was the backdrop of his early life. Growing up in the Windy City, Ken was surrounded by a rich tapestry of cultures and experiences that would later shape his comedic voice. That's where he was born and raised, the Windy City. From the bustling streets of downtown to the quiet corners of its diverse neighborhoods, Chicago offered Ken a unique perspective on life. He often found humor in the everyday interactions and the colorful characters he encountered, a breeding ground for comedy. The city's rich history of improvisational theater and stand-up comedy provided Ken with endless inspiration. He would often watch street performers and local comedians, dreaming of the day he could make people laugh just like them. Ken knew from a young age that he wanted to make people laugh. His family and friends were his first audience, and he relished every opportunity to entertain them. Whether it was a family gathering or a school event, Ken was always ready with a joke or a funny story. He started performing in small clubs, open mics mostly. He was a natural. The small, intimate settings of these clubs allowed him to hone his craft and develop his unique style. Each performance was a learning experience, and Ken was determined to improve with every show. His humor was raw and real. He didn't shy away from difficult topics or personal stories. Instead, he embraced them, using his own life as material for his jokes. This authenticity resonated with audiences who appreciated his honesty and vulnerability. He talked about his life, his family, his struggles. His comedy was a reflection of his journey, filled with ups and downs, triumphs and failures. By sharing his experiences, Ken created a connection with his audience that went beyond mere entertainment. People connected with his honesty. They saw themselves in his stories and found comfort in his humor. Ken's ability to turn pain into laughter was a gift that endeared him to many. He paid his dues in Chicago. Night after night, he performed in clubs and bars, slowly building a reputation as a talented and hardworking comedian. The city that had nurtured his dreams was also the place where he learned the value of perseverance and dedication, but he had bigger dreams. Ken knew that to reach the next level, he needed to take a leap of faith. He set his sights on Los Angeles, the city of stars, where opportunities for comedians were abundant. He set his sights on Los Angeles. The journey to LA was both exciting and daunting. With numerous opportunities to showcase his talent, he performed at various venues, each show bringing him closer to his dream. He quickly became a rising star. His performances were met with standing ovations, and his reputation as a gifted comedian spread rapidly. Ken's unique blend of humor and heart made him a favorite among audiences and critics alike. He was a regular at all the top comedy clubs, the Laugh Factory, the Comedy Store, the Hollywood Improv. These legendary venues became his second home, and he relished every moment on their stages. You name it, Ken had graced its stage. His journey from the streets of Chicago to the bright lights of Los Angeles was a testament to his talent, hard work, and unwavering determination. Ken's story is a reminder that with passion and perseverance, dreams really can come true. The LA comedy scene can be tough, it's a grind, but Ken Flores was built for it. He had that work ethic, that drive, that hunger to succeed. He was fearless on stage. He had this big personality, this infectious laugh. He could win over any crowd. He wasn't afraid to push boundaries, to get personal, to make you think. Ken was more than just funny. He was a true artist. He crafted his jokes with care. He put his heart and soul into every performance. He wanted to connect with people, to make them feel something, and he did. Ken Flores made an impact on the LA comedy scene. He left his mark, and he will never be forgotten. The comedy world is a tight-knit community. We're all in it together. We support each other. We lift each other up. And Ken Flores embodied that spirit. He was friends with everyone. He had this way of making you feel like you were the only person in the room. He listened. He cared. He was always there for you. I remember one time I was having a rough day, feeling down on myself. Ken could tell something was wrong. He pulled me aside. He told me a joke, made me laugh. And just like that, I felt better. That was Ken. He always knew how to make you smile. He was a true friend, and he will be deeply missed. Section 5. Unfulfilled Dreams, a promising career cut short. Ken was on the verge of something special. He had always been a dreamer, someone who saw the world not just as it was, but as it could be. His friends often said he had a spark, a unique light that made him stand out in any crowd. His career was taking off. The comedy clubs were packed and the laughter was loud. Every night he left the stage to standing ovations, his name becoming synonymous with fresh, innovative humor. He was about to embark on a national tour with Ralph Barbosa and Renee Vaca, two incredibly funny guys. They had planned every detail, from the cities they would visit to the jokes they would tell. It was going to be a journey filled with laughter, camaraderie, and unforgettable moments. I know that tour would have been legendary. The kind of tour that people talk about for years. The kind that inspires future comedians. It was set to be a milestone in his career, a testament to his hard work and dedication. He had also just filmed his first comedy special, a project he had been working on for months, perfecting every joke, every punchline. It was a labor of love, a piece of his soul captured on film. It was a dream come true for him. He had always wanted to share his humor with a wider audience, to make people laugh and forget their troubles, even if just for a moment. He had poured his heart and soul into it. Every joke was a reflection of his experiences, his observations, his unique perspective on life. It was more than just comedy, it was his story. I can't wait for the world to see it, to experience the brilliance that was Ken. His special is a testament to his talent, his comedic genius, and his ability to connect with people on a deep emotional level. It's a testament to his talent, his comedic genius. He had a way of making people laugh that was truly special, a gift that not many possess. His timing, his delivery, his ability to read the room, it was all impeccable. It's hard to believe that he's gone, that such a bright light has been extinguished. The world feels a little less joyful without him, a little less bright. His absence is felt deeply by all who knew him, that we'll never get to see him perform live again. The stages he graced will feel emptier, the laughter a little less vibrant. His presence brought so much joy, and it's hard to imagine the comedy world without him, that he won't be able to achieve all the things he was destined for, the dreams he had, the plans he made, all cut short. But his legacy will live on in the laughter he brought, the lives he touched, and the memories he created. Ken's story is one of unfulfilled dreams, but also of a life that brought immense joy and inspiration to many. Section 6. A Heart of Gold. Remembering Ken Flores the person. Beyond the laughter, beyond the stage lights, Ken was a beautiful soul. He had this infectious energy, this zest for life. He made everyone around him feel good. He was always the life of the party. He loved to make people laugh, but he was also a great listener. He was there for you when you needed him. He was a true friend. Ken was also incredibly generous. He was always willing to help others. He gave back to his community. He was a good person through and through. Section 7. He was family tributes pour in for Ken Flores. The outpouring of love and support for Ken has been overwhelming. It's a testament to the impact he had on so many lives. Fellow comedians have shared their memories of Ken. Joe Coy called him a beast on stage. Felipe Esparza said he was like a little brother to me. Ralph Barbosa admired his authenticity and hard work. Renee Vaca, his close friend and tour mate, called Ken one of the greatest human beings in the world. These tributes paint a picture of a man who was loved and respected by his peers. A man who brought joy to everyone he met. A man who will be deeply missed. Section 8. Honoring a friend. Renee Vaca's tribute to Ken Flores. Renee Vaca, Ken's close friend and tour mate, is a true testament to the power of friendship. Their bond was forged through countless hours on the road, performing in various cities and sharing the highs and lows of a comedian's life. They were more than just colleagues. They were brothers in the truest sense of the word. Even in the midst of his own grief, Rene found a way to honor Ken's memory. He knew that Ken would have wanted the show to go on, and so he channeled his sorrow into something beautiful and meaningful. It was a testament to his strength and his deep love for his friend. He went on with his scheduled show at the Laugh Factory the night after Ken's passing. The decision was not an easy one, but Rene felt it was the best way to pay tribute to Ken. The Laugh Factory had been a second home to both of them, a place where they had shared countless laughs and unforgettable moments. He turned it into a tribute to his fallen friend. He shared stories. He told jokes. He made us laugh. He made us cry. The audience was a mix of emotions, but through it all, there was a sense of unity and shared grief. Rene's performance was not just a comedy show, it was a celebration of Ken's life and the joy he brought to so many. He reminded us of the power of laughter, even in the face of tragedy. Laughter has a unique ability to heal, to bring people together, and to provide comfort in the darkest of times. Rene's tribute was a powerful reminder of this, and it left a lasting impact on everyone who was there. Rene's tribute was a beautiful and fitting way to honor Ken's legacy. It was a night filled with love, laughter, and tears, a night that none of us will ever forget. It was a reminder of the importance of cherishing the moments we have with our loved ones and the impact that one person can have on so many lives. It was a reminder that even though he's gone, his spirit will live on through his comedy, his friendships, and the countless lives he touched. Ken Flores may no longer be with us, but his legacy will continue to inspire and bring joy to those who knew him and those who will come to know him through his work. Rene Vaca's tribute was a testament to the enduring power of friendship and the lasting impact of a life well lived. Section 9. A Legacy of Laughter. Ken Flores' enduring impact. Ken Flores may be gone, but he will never be forgotten. His laughter will continue to echo in the hearts of all who knew him. His legacy will live on through his comedy. He taught us the importance of following our dreams, of being true to ourselves, of finding humor in the everyday, of spreading joy to others. Ken Flores was a bright light in this world, and though his light may have been extinguished too soon, his memory will continue to inspire us to laugh, to love, and to live life to the fullest. Rest in peace, my friend. You will be deeply missed.